Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. Apparently my camera's been on anyway, so you've been able to see that I am here. Sound a bit husky, don't I? We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We're the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty, and we've got a lot to cover tonight because it's the month end or the new month. We are also on a Sunday where we have the charity raffle draw, and then we've got our usual updates and free cash giveaways. So we got a busy evening. Let's hope we can get it completed quite quickly. The weather here is absolutely beautiful, and I hope it is wherever you are. We Share Abundance has been around a little over 5 years, so we are still an emerging nation, even though we've outlasted any or most of the websites that were created 5 years ago. Most websites, whether they're business opportunities or anything else, fail to get beyond 3 years. And so we've got nearly double that already. And we are putting in solid foundation to be here for many generations, many years beyond where we are now. We plan to look after your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren. So it is a massive undertaking that we are involved in. It's not just something little, it's not just a business opportunity or a site where you can make a bit of money. It's far more than that. We are a community. And we are now expanding our economy, and that hopefully will bring our liquidity and value of currencies up and benefit all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them free every month, and anybody can become a citizen. Come along, register, that's it. No fee, no obligation. Lots of things you can get involved in if you choose. There's no obligation for you to get involved in anything. We're also a non-separatist organization, and that means we don't separate people into little groups or sections based on where they come from, what they look like, what the gender is, or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. But we first have a little prayer, very short prayer, to help us find true happiness in life. Everlasting, ongoing peace of mind, happiness, joy within that is always there. Yeah, you'll have spikes of pleasure when you pay off all your credit cards and hit your first $1 million in the bank, and you'll have times when things aren't going so well, and you'll be sorry, some loved one dies or whatever. But underneath it all, you will have that calmness, that evenness, that true happiness that is always with you. But the only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. And the great thing about that is, once you set your stall out to be of loving service to other people, the more you do it, the more you go about life in that way, the more you'll find everything, and I mean everything, that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. Whether it's relationships, money, new homes, travel, whatever it may be, it'll start happening for you automatically the more you go out of your way to be of loving service to other people. So that's what our little prayer is about and our affirmation. Now, I want to welcome you into this live cast, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We have all these events recorded because we know that everybody can't make 7 p.m. London time. Simply not convenient for everybody, no matter where they live, and especially with us being a global community. We are in all 5 continents and in most countries within those continents. So the great advantage of being here live, of course, is that you can interact with other members by being in the chat section, and you can have any questions that you may have answered. And it's just nice to all be here together. Okay, you can see we've got a few people in now, but let's first get started with that little prayer, the affirmation, and then we'll formally welcome in the people we have, because we are also streaming live in YouTube and Facebook, and we have a lot of people that opt to watch the live streams there rather than join us here in our link. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, it is Sunday. We have a lot to do, but we've got a few people in here that you can see in the app here. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. We've got Norman from Doncaster, England. Got Maya from Hampshire in England. Gary from St Albans in England. Richard from Devon in England. A lot of people from England in the Arctic. We've got Nankiep in from Nigeria, and we've got Peter in from the Cameroon. And we also have, I think, a few people in. Yeah, we've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We've got Radio Parata from Puerto Rico. Pierre from South Africa. And Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. So welcome to you all. Lovely to have you with us. I'm sure there'll be more people joining us or watching the replay, but let's get started. Let's get done with what we have to do. We've got Bozina in, just dropped in quickly from Edinburgh in Scotland. First of all, let me give you the State of the Nation from for the month of May. We had a gross national product of $658,364, and that was made up from Power of One bonuses of $3,054, total gifts and prizes, because we have free raffles, and we'll let you know who the top prize winners were of those in a moment, were $455,595. We had $197,509,000 we put into the charity pool, and $2,206 we put into the admin pool. Now, those charity pool and the admin pool we're building, but we can't use it yet because we simply don't have the liquidity to take those tokens onto the open market at this moment in time and use those funds for the benefit of people outside of our community. Well, that will happen in time. Okay. We have a total active users of 2,837. I think that will change by the time I get to giving you the numbers, but that was what it was at midnight last night. we have a range of people from 2,274 that are active in pools. The 2,274 people are active in pool 1, and it drops to 2,206 active in pool 6. So there's not a great deal of difference there, but there are some people that are working their way up to pool 6. We gave away in our free raffle a total of over 98,000, I think 100,000 in ShareHope tokens through the free raffle to the different pools. We gave away $2,000 in pool 1, over $3,000 in pool 2, over 5,000 in pool 3, over 10,000 in pool 4, over 20,000 in pool 5, and over 60,000 in pool 6. And of course, about 20% of the people in those pools win something totally free. Sometimes it may be just a few cents, and other times it may be tens of thousands of dollars. The top prize winner in pool 1 was from South Africa, Beverly Webster, $454.60. Now we have a couple of people here in the prize winners that have not got names attached to their account. And I keep saying we're going to fix that, and I will get it done this next week. We will not, in the next month, allow people that have not completed their profile to be involved in the free raffle. But we have a winner from the United States in pool 2, $676.80. We have somebody from Germany, that is one in pool 3, $1,120. That was Elisaveta Brisina from Germany. We have Bernard and Ross Brock from Great Britain, won $2,241 in pool 4. We have another unnamed member from the United States in pool 5 who won $4,446. And we have another winner from Germany, George Tabarini, who won pool 6 for $13,230. And that covers it all for the top prize winners. Let me just make a change here. I will be posting these numbers into the Facebook We Share Abundance Publicly group. I know there are some people like to follow them month after month after month and see where we're going, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, so that is the state of the nation for May 2025. Now then, what else have we got? We have a couple more people in, and we've got Verna in from South Africa and Derek from Wado City in Nigeria. Right, let me give you some numbers next before I forget to do those. We have spectacles required, an increase of 7 in our 777 plan to 45,043 members in there. We have an increase of 24 in our registered members to 52,958. A decrease, this always happens at the end of the month in active members, because people are active and they think, oh, okay, I'm active, I don't need to do anything. They don't log in and they're not active in the next month, and it takes them another 15 or 16 days to become active. In June, it's going to be 15 days because there are 30 days in the month and they have to log in half of the available days. So that's down by 490 to 3,782. We have an increase of 3 in our ShareHope Pro members to 725. There's 120 people in there that need to renew their subscription before the 27th of June. So plenty of time to be included in the matrix going forward. We have an increase of 2 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,056. No change in the Success Blueprint, which is stable at 57 members. Okay. We also have Bazina in from Slovenia in Europe. Tonight at midnight Pacific time is the cutoff for Vibe. I'm not sure how many people we have from our original people that registered free that will have upgraded. But if you don't upgrade, you will lose your matrix position. Now, that's not a disaster because through the best plan ever and progressing that into the Success Blueprint and then into the Vibe, you will be in that matrix, but you'll be a lot further down the matrix than you would have been. And it means you're going to not suffer, but you're not going to benefit from the spillover that will happen in that time that it takes you to get back into the matrix. I know we I think introduced maybe 600 people. Roughly 100 people of those paid for the charter membership. I think we've probably got around about 20 people so far that have upgraded to retain their position. And those people will make money faster than the people that join Vibe later through the best plan ever, progressing into the Success Blueprint and then into all our other opportunities. You know, it's a funny thing, but it really isn't much different to refer somebody totally free into the best plan ever, or for $12.50 into the Success Blueprint, or for $250 into Vibe. It's more or less the same amount of effort. And we'll find that that 2080 rule will manifest even in the best plan ever. We'll find that 20% of the people will go on, progress through into the Success Blueprint and into Vibe and really make a lot of money. And 80% of the people will probably do nothing. Some of them will complain and say we're a scam because we said we were going to give them $5 and they can't withdraw it. You know, it's the way of the world. People will blame me. If you sponsor them, they'll blame you. But they won't blame themselves. And really, everything that we have in life now is because of the choices we've made in the past. That has got us where we are now. Not other people doing things for us, not other people helping us, not other people deciding for us, not anything from other people. It's us. It's that guy or that lady that you see in the mirror every morning that has got you where you are today. And it's that same guy that's going to get you where you are in the future. And if you don't do things differently now, your future is going to be the same as what you have now or your past. If you look back, 5 years, have you progressed significantly in 5 years? And if not, why not? Who are you going to blame? Are you going to point the finger at me or your parents, your boss, your next door neighbor? Or are you going to be honest and say, well, it's me. If I want changes in my life, I have to change myself. Because what you have now is what you deserve as the person you are now. And if you want to have more, you have to become the person that deserves more. You can have everything that you want in life as soon as you deserve it. And it is you. It's not anybody else. Nobody can get you where you want to go other than yourself. And the only person that can stop you getting where you want to go is you. You will be the main obstacle that you will ever encounter in getting where you want to go. You're the person that is standing between you and what you really truly want in life. And it's illogical, but you are doing what your conscious mind is programming you to do, influenced by your subconscious mind. You've gone out in the past and somebody's upset you, you've referred somebody or you've tried to refer somebody and they've come back at you and called you bad names or something and you didn't like it, and so you don't go out and speak to anybody else because you're protecting yourself from that same damage, that same injury. But it may never happen again. We spend most of our life worrying about things that could happen. What if that happened and then this and then, and most of the time they don't happen. And if you are proactive in deciding what you want and you ignore the past, just select from the past the good things, put the bad things away, hide them under a rock, go forward. That is the difference between the majority of the population in the world and that small percentage that we look upon as being successful. Now, normally we look on that as being how much wealth they've got, but that isn't what the defining factor is. The defining factor is, are you where you want to be? It doesn't matter whether you've got $1 billion or $1 if you're happy with your situation. But if you're not happy with your situation, there's only you that can change it. And it's all about that happiness. Some time ago when I lived in Utah, and I had a multi-level marketing company. I started various different multi-level marketing companies because I was always trying to help people achieve more I understood the power of a multi-level marketing company, but I was always distressed that most of the people failed. And so I was always trying to find a way that would help people succeed. And so I had this particular multi-level marketing company, which I sold later on, but we had this company and I was operating from Utah. And I got visited by a guy who drove up and he said, I'm looking for Mr. Frame. I said, yeah, that's me. And he said, oh, he said, is this where you live? I said, yeah. He said, oh, because I was told that you were a sort of big noise in the MLM. I said, no, I'm not a big noise. I just have a little company that helps a few people. And he said, well, you know, a lot of people have talked about you. And you know, this guy's conception, he said, you know, I've been visited people in Boston, they got big houses. And we lived in a house that we still treasure, even though we don't own it. It had 3 bedrooms. We only needed one. It had a nice kitchen. It had outbuildings where I had my offices. It had half an acre of ground, cherry trees and apple trees. And it was in a beautiful part of the world in Utah. But because I didn't have a mansion and a swimming pool, this guy looked at me as though, you know, I wasn't successful. What is success, folks? It's what you want in life. It's not what somebody else says you should have to be successful. But you have to decide what it is. You have to make up your mind to go for it and get whatever it is that you truly want. And if you don't get there, it's because you're stopping yourself. And if you do get there, it's not because of your sponsor, it's not because of somebody else, it's not because of a bank, it's because you made the decision and you did it and you went there and you did whatever it takes to deserve what you wanted. Okay, enough of that. I don't know how I got onto that really, but anyway, it's very pertinent. We've got a couple of things still to do. I can't see any questions here, but we have to give away some money and we've got to do the raffle. Let me see if I'm logged in to an account. I was, but it logs me out. Let's see where we are. Oh no, we're still logged in. Okay, we'll do a screen share of that first of all. Let me put my glasses on so I get it right. Okay, folks, let's do the raffle and see who wins this week. Share the screen. Window. I did say I would promote it more, and I don't think I promoted it at all this week, in all honesty. So I don't know how many tickets we've sold. Let's have a look. We sold 261. Okay. That is a lot better than last week when we only sold 202. So well done, all of you. It's not down to me, I can assure you. Right, what do we do? We go back here, and when I click on this button, it'll find us the winner of this week's charity raffle. If it is Frami, Rosa, or Rosita, the winnings go directly into the charity pool, which stands at $365.30. If, excuse me, if it's anyone else, it goes straight into their available cash wallet. Okay, so let's do it. Here it is. Click. and it is from me good. So we got $120 going in there, and we will have a little bit more as well, and it'll probably take us up, not before 80. It'll probably take us up. We've got 86 people getting $1. We'll probably hit that $500 level. And I think Carl from New Zealand has a non-profit organization that he's proposed, and so they'll be getting $500 pretty quickly now, I think. So congratulations to the charity pool, and congratulations to all of those 86 who got a prize of $1 and got their money back. Okay. Let me clear my nose a little bit, excuse me. Right, let's give some money away to a member. We have 2,843 people in the spreadsheet. So let me do a screen share now for that random.org site. Okay, we're there, I think. And as I say, we've got number from 2 to 2,843, each representing one member that's an active elite member. And I'm going to click generate now, and random.org is going to do the business behind the scenes and very quickly, totally randomly pick a number between those 2 points. And there it is, 1, 2, 3, 7. So let me put that in the spreadsheet. 1, 2, 3, 7. And we can stop sharing random.org. Excuse me. And we can go to do a screen share again of the spreadsheet. And we'll find out who that is. 1, 2, 3, 7. And there we go, 1, 2, 3, 7. And that is going to be a $60 payment. We got a match there, that's good. So Ken at 296 is going to get $60. And Nava, if he's in this list as well, will also get $60. So congratulations, folks. I'm going to save that. Don't know what's happening here. Go on. I don't know what happened there. I think we're okay. Yeah, we got Ken 296 and Nava. Going to get $60. Let me just check that that is properly saved. I don't know what happened. I must have hit something wrong. Anyway, it's there now. Okay, so we can. Oh, it looks like we'd stopped sharing as well. Not quite sure what happened there, folks, but anyway, hopefully you all saw that. It is all above board. I don't have anything up my sleeves because I don't have any sleeves. So there you go. And we're done for today. We've covered quite a lot. There's no questions that I can see. So enjoy the rest of the weekend. Some of you, if you're watching the recording from the Antipodes, are already into Monday, I suppose. But those of you that have still got Sunday, we've got a beautiful sunny evening here in Cornwall I hope it's the same for you in your life. May the sunshine shine on you forever. God bless. Okay, let's call it a day there for today. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. on our link, streaming on YouTube and into Facebook. Until then, share your link, give people a reason to click on it, and help the people that join you. God bless.